For Comedy Hype News, I'm Jay Will. Over the weekend, a viral image will begin to circulate of Cosby Show actor Geoffrey Owens working at a local Trader Joe's grocery store in New Jersey. The image of Owens, who is now 57, would originally come out as a way to shame the respected actor for taking a much more modest approach in making ends meet. But within no time, a flood of supporters would take to social media to highlight Geoffrey as a sense of inspiration and an example of doing what you have to do to provide for your family. This morning, on a new episode of Good Morning America, Owens would sit down with Robin Roberts to finally give the backstory as to why he started working at Trader Joe's and his reaction to the overwhelming support.
This opportunity.
You're so welcome. Thanks for having me.
I see that you have your badge on.
Of course.
Proud, and
yes.
you should be. You know, so many people speaking out on your behalf, people you don't know and fellow actors. What's the feeling like?
It's, you know what, it's really overwhelming. It's in a good way. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's, I kind of feel like that character in that Woody Allen movie that wakes up one morning and he's a celebrity all of a sudden and has no idea where it came from. It came out of nowhere. I really want to thank everybody out there, family, friends, Hollywood community, and the general public for the incredible support, the amazing support and positivity that they've shown for me. It really is, it's quite astounding. It's very encouraging.
Really turned the story around, because
Absolutely.
Did you also feel that those initial reports were trying to job shame you?
I did. You know, when I first saw the pictures and everything, by the way, they photoshopped those pictures, by the way.
No.
You know they photoshopped
Oh, yeah,
those
of
pictures.
course. You
know I don't look that bad.
No.
But I was actually preparing for my role as fall staff in a production of Henry IV Part 1 set in a grocery store. But I mean, I was really devastated. Yeah. But it lasted. It was the period of devastation was so short, because so shortly after that, the responses. My wife and I started to read these responses from like literally all over the world, mm-hmm. Of support, and so fortunately the shame part didn't last very long. It hurt, but then. It's amazing. So.
Well, you know why, Geoffrey? Because people, you know, just like us, you got to make ends meet. You got to do whatever you need to do for your family. Is that what you were doing?
Exactly. I mean, I got to a point where, you know, I've been teaching acting, directing for 30 plus years, but you know, got to a point where, you know, it just didn't add up enough, you know, and you got to do what you got to do. I wanted a job that I could have some flexibility, try to stay in the business. I didn't advertise that I was, you know, at Trader Joe's, only, but not that I was ashamed of it, but because I didn't want the entertainment community to kind of decide, well, he's doing that, he's not in, you know, he's not pursuing acting anymore. You know what? I felt like I had to be careful about that. So, how
long did you work there? Did people recognize you when you were working there?
I worked there for 15 months before this happened, a couple of weeks before this all broke, and people recognized me every day, and they were very, very cool about it. Sometimes like too cool, like they'd be like, "Oh, you work here?" I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, "Oh, cool." It was no big deal. It's like, "Really? It's no big deal at all." It's like good.
Before his talk with GMA would come to an end, Owens would share that no acting roles have been immediately given to him, and he honestly doesn't want handouts, but instead opportunities to audition for projects.
Well, have you been getting any calls now? Acting jobs?
You know what? I mean, not really. I mean, there have been like some hints, interest and stuff. And you know what? Honestly, I mean, I know this might sound weird, and I wouldn't feel comfortable getting acting jobs from this event. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind getting auditions. Right. I don't mind if people call me in to try out for things due to what's happened. But I actually wouldn't feel comfortable someone giving me a job because this happened. I want to get a job because I'm the right person for that job.
Merit. On
yes,
merit,
exactly.
Right.
So, but there's all kinds of interest now because of this. So that's nice. You know, I mean, I feel like I'm more of a celebrity now than I've ever been. I'm more of a celebrity now than when I actually was a celebrity.
Overall, Owens' message to everyone is, there is no job that is better than another job, and you don't have to feel sorry for me. For more news and comedy, check out comedyhype.com and join our network. For Comedy Hype News, I'm Jay Will.